This image stretches as a full bleed onto 2 pages. The background of the illustration is mostly a mint green, made up of tiny checkers. The image seems to be drawn by multiple coloring utensils, such as colored pencils, crayons, and watercolors. Evidence of crayons and color pencils is the grainy texture of the picture. Notice how the clouds are scribbles of what seem to be a white-colored pencil, and also notice the scribbles on the water. They aren't neat, however, they give the readers a chance to use their imagination. The watercolors ironically make up the illustration of the ocean, the whale, and the lighthouse. Jeffers uses paint tools that could be found in any home with children in it. Like his handwriting, these details draw both children readers and curious adult readers in. The whale is the most complex of all drawings in this illustration, and maybe even the book. It is shaded and defined perfectly, calling attention to it. The illustration is seen to be read from left to right, following the story words of progression. See how Floyd takes a lighthouse first and then appears on the next page next to the whale. The whale is the center of the illustration as a whole. This means that the whale is of significance to the storyline. The significance of the whale relies on how unpredictable Floyd is in picking the items to knock down the others. As the story progresses, so does the size of the items Floyd chooses. The whale seems to be the largest item he can choose, and even the whale does not fulfill Floyd's needs and gets stuck in the tree. The inclusion of the whale in the story allows readers to see how big Floyd's imagination is. This picture allows us into a wider scope of the location of Floyd's house. He seems to live on a cliff near the ocean. This setting reminds us, readers, of England or Ireland, where Olive Jeffers is originally from. This gives us not only a look into Floyd's world, but Jeffers' world. By not providing much detail in the background, Jeffers points out to us the most important objects to look at. Those are the lighthouse, the whale, and the house. To the right of the whale lies Floyd's house. Behind Floyd's house is the shadow of the tree that contains all the items stuck in it. The words are floating around the picture as if they weren't as important as the book's illustrations.